Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back, and hello if you're new. My name is Sarah and welcome to my fall/autumn 2022 decorate with me. I'm so excited to be filming this video. I feel like I've been waiting for days and weeks to film it. I'm so excited. I wanted to get the kids back in school so I'd have the house to myself and wait for a couple of the items to come in the mail that I ordered for this year, and everything is finally lined and it is time to film it and decorate. So if you are ready to get cozy and inspired and just feel really excited for the fall and autumn season, then stick around with me. If you've never seen me before, like I said, my name is Sarah and I do a lot of other decor, decorate with me in hauls and all of that stuff. I also have a lot of plus size fashion, beauty, gift guides, cook with me's, what's for dinner videos, all sorts of stuff. So if any of that is something that you are interested in, I would love it if you stuck around. And if you want to get in contact with me sooner and reach out like a lot of you already do, then you should follow me on Instagram. If you don't already, I will have it linked below. And if you also are interested and have a TikTok, I have one too. So you should follow me on there and see the content I create on that app. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into the decor. I will say first things first, I did in fact cut my hair off. My ends were dead and I needed a change. And what better time of the year to change your hair or just your look or just get inspired by the new fresh season. Autumn and fall to me is literally, to me, it feels like the start of the year. That's how I've felt for as long as I can remember. The start of the autumn season has always felt like the start of the year, way more than January does to me. So I'm really excited to kind of get into the season and the transition into the cooler weather and just all of the holidays that I hold so dearly. I also wanted to tell you that this video is partially inspired by a creator here on YouTube. If you haven't already followed her, you should absolutely do so. She's incredible. Her name's Darlene Desi, and she has some of the most beautiful content, most inspiring, aesthetically pleasing, romantic, just I want to live in her bubble because it is just so stunning and beautiful, the content she creates and just her personality. I discovered her last year and I was just rewatching her autumn content just the other day and from last year, and she talked about creating her or decorating her space with like themes. So she's really inspired by a lot of films and books, and so she created her room. She did her kitchen into the Practical Magic Conservatory, which is so beautiful and is like something that I totally love and just wish I had a home like that, as well as her living room she created into the Weasley Burrow, and she basically was saying it would be like Molly Weasley decorating the burrow for autumn. And there's something about that specific idea that just made me feel so safe and so nostalgic and happy. And then she decorated her bedroom into a dark academia theme, and it's just so beautifully done. It's so well thought out and it just makes me so happy. And I thought, like, what a great concept that is to decorate your space, to be inspired and kind of create a cohesive space and room with themes. I don't know why I've never thought of that. That's some of my favorite things are films and books and music and art, and to decorate or particularly around that, I think is just brilliant. So two of my rooms are just going to be my usual fall decor, but two of them I'm going to try to gear it around some themes. So for my living room, we recently redecorated it and it's kind of moody and dark, and I thought it would be so nice to kind of decorate it with kind of autumn in New York during the 1990s. So lots of rich autumnal tones with lots of plaids and just coziness and dark moodiness. So think When Harry Met Sally and You've Got Mail and Felicity and a little bit of Friends thrown in there, just like the dark, moody, rich autumnal tones. all put together, like cozy, almost in a coffee shop. And then in my bedroom, I love the idea of doing the Weasley's Burrow. I just think that it's just the cutest thing ever, and I feel like my decor in here would work really well for that. But instead, I decided to go with like Taylor Swift during the Folklore and Evermore era. I love those albums and those records. It's some of my absolute favorite songs, and especially from her. And I love the aesthetic that she created. I'm kind of going for that vibe right here. So I thought that it would be so fun to kind of decorate this space as if it was living inside those albums. So without further ado, and if you can see kind of where I'm going with it, let's get started decorating. Alright, so here is the before of our Folklore and Evermore themed room. This day it was super rainy and dreary outside. Perfect day to decorate, but the lighting in this video is atrocious, so bear with me because it's pretty bad. But first things first, I put on an ambient video. If you guys don't already follow my Escape to Another Place playlist, I have almost 1,500, if not more, ambient videos on there for all seasons, all holidays. It will not disappoint. I highly recommend doing that. So first things first, we are starting on the bed. The bed is always the center and focal point for me for my room. So we're just saying adios to our summer bedding decor. I was so ready to get it gone and put away. I'm just using a fitted sheet I've had for a number of years. This is kind of a black gingham check sheet. I kept this one because I think it's going to transition really well when I decide to move to my Halloween decor, because yes, I will have a whole separate Halloween decor video as well, but I feel like it still worked for my fall decor and will transition nicely for my Halloween decor. This duvet is stunning. It's this rich rust terracotta color with these beautiful like cork style wooden buttons. I got it off of Amazon. It is so soft, so comfortable, inexpensive. I highly recommend it. I also got these window pane pillowcases from Amazon. I just wanted to mix a lot of different plaids, a lot of different like checks and styles, and even though their like colors are kind of mismatchy and some of the plaid prints kind of like that, it just adds to the eclecticness to it, and just like homey, like handmade aspect. And then I have this beautiful like faux leather oblong rectangular pillow that I got from Target a few years back. I have this Hobby Lobby pumpkin cable knit sweater style garland, which I think fits perfectly with the Taylor Swift motif, and these like almost teddy bear style pumpkins that are from Target this year. Again, I just love the like quirky, like handmade eclectic niche aspect that I think that Taylor Swift has. And then this beautiful cardigan style cable knit throw that it's from Amazon. It's absolutely stunning, so soft, so colorful, or comfortable, and so beautiful. I then also put this beautiful soft plaid throw on top that just takes all those rich warm colors into it. This is a wedding photo of my husband and I. It actually fits perfectly for the theme, especially like Folklore and Evermore, but instead I'm going to hang up this. This is something I got from Michael's a few years back, and I just love it. I think like the paper background of it kind of looks handmade and worn and vintage, and I just really, it brings like a lot of warmth and coziness to the room and really shows that it's fall in there, and so I had to keep it up. Next, we're moving on to my shelves. These are my spring and summer decor shelves, which I've never been happy with. I can't find the right vibe that I want for my spring and summer. My Halloween, Christmas, fall, I love it for my shelves, but summer and spring I still struggle with. But it's okay because we're taking it all off right now. I'm just going to dust these, clean them up, and then start decorating them for fall. I'm super excited to show you how they came out. I think it looked so beautiful. At the end, though, you will see that I did kind of maneuver and tweak things around a little bit and put things back and take things away, and so when you see like the full finished shelving, it's not going to look exactly how I left it when I was decorating. But I loved how it turned out this year. I thought it was so beautiful and fit perfectly with the theme. Most of the pieces that I'm sharing with you guys today are from Hobby Lobby, Amazon, Etsy, Michael's. I have a anything. But I'm using these different fall foliage items that I just love. I love the organic style fall florals, and so these like little acorn plants, and I'm going to show you a cotton stem, I just think are so beautiful and organic looking. I had that really beautiful floral pumpkin from Michael's last year, and I feel like it fits perfectly for the like folklore vibe. And then we are using some of my favorite books to display, which is my Little Women copy. I just think it goes so well for so many different seasons. And this really pretty mustard colored hand embroidered journal. And then I had these really pretty little leather style leaves that are from Hobby Lobby, as well as this mushroom, which is one of my favorite pieces, and my little daddy gnome reading his little book with his little fall leaves on his hat. I love that little terrarium. Is actually really special and sentimental. It held our wedding rings on our wedding day. The lace was tied around them, and I love it. It's one of my favorite pieces to decorate with. This typewriter is actually from Amazon, and I believe it's a pin holder, but I love to put like little trinkets and little decor items in it to display. So I'm using this little leather leaf again, and then some glasses. Next, I hung my hand embroidered Courage Dear Heart little pendant from Etsy, and then a plant mister from Amazon, and this little candle holder from Hobby Lobby. And I just think it turned out so beautiful. As if you can tell, I decided to place our wedding photo back, and I just thought it was so perfect for the theme and the decor, and it just needed a place. So I love how this turned out. I love how the whole space and room turned out. I feel like it really came together and fit the vibes perfectly. These little leaves are actually like paper mache. I got them from Dollar Tree like 10 years ago. They're one of my favorite items that I have, and I can't find anything similar. I just feel like they look really authentic and like true leaves, and I love them. It makes me feel like I went on like a beautiful brisk fall walk, and I picked up some leaves and decorated them in this space. It's one of my favorite decor items I have. I love them, but they're starting to get kind of crumbly, and I'm sad. So if you find anything similar, please let me know, because I would love to get some more. But this is how the space turned out. I feel like it fit the theme so well. Of course, I wish I could add so much more, but for right now I feel like this was a really good starting point, and it was a pretty big change from last season. So I really like it. Please ignore all the sick items in the back, all the cough syrup and all that stuff. We have been dealing with a terrible cold. Next, we're moving on to our lovely moody New York 90s style living room. Again, I put on another ambient room. It was still pouring rain, super dark in this room, so again the lighting is going to be kind of all over the place. And I filmed this over a couple of days, so you'll see that I'm wearing pajamas in most of the footage, because it was when I was starting to get sick, and just I wanted to get this filmed, but I was not feeling my best. But they're Halloween themed, so that's kind of nice. This is my couch. We got it from Wayfair last year. It is my like masterpiece. I mean, I didn't do anything. Obviously, it's not mine, but like, I mean, I didn't create it, but it is so cozy and beautiful. I adore it. It's my favorite piece of furniture we have. I have these pillow covers, these orange velvet ones from Amazon, and these really beautiful, like, just screams 90s brown plaid from Etsy. I adore them. I think they turned out so good, and it just, ugh. And then I have this really pretty fall kind of like blanket throw scarf that I just popped on top. Again, mix match plaids are my thing. I have this hand painted bucket. This is actually an antique, a family heirloom that was from my great grandma. And so I'm just using it in this space. I just feel like it's just warm and cozy and kind of folky. And so I put in those leather leaves, and that little pumpkin is actually from Dollar Tree. But I feel like facing away, you wouldn't know he's a jack-o'-lantern on the other side. I have this little peachy style pumpkin, as well as this acorn, which I love. I got from Hobby Lobby this year, and I really love it. And this itty bitty little baby white pumpkin. I want to get more pumpkins to fill this space. The more pumpkins, the better, in my opinion. But I love how that little space and little corner turned out, but I want more pumpkins there. this is our mantle. So this is kind of what we're working with so far. Again, like I said, we redecorated this space. I really love it, but there's some more stuff that I would like to add. So I will probably share with you kind of the finished room tour in this space in the spring when we kind of go back to our like non-seasonal decor, and I will share with you everything that I have. But for now, you get a little sneak peek. So I was just cleaning that space off, and we're adding some of these fall leaves that are actually a little lighted garland, but I never plug it in. I don't even know if it still works. I've had this garland for like 12 years now. I think this is one of my first decor pieces I had when I moved out, and I added these candlesticks back into it. I think I got these candlesticks holders from Amazon, and then the candlesticks from Hobby Lobby, but they're this really pretty warm kind of cream tone, and I just felt like it was still, it had the glam aspect of like a 90s restaurant in New York City or something, but then you get like walking in Central Park after a really nice coffee or something. I don't know. Then I had this amber vase and these kind of, again, like dried organic florals that my husband surprised me with one day. I'm terrible at keeping flowers alive. It just doesn't work out for me. So the drier the better, in my opinion. Then I have this beautiful glass pumpkin, and then I decided to decorate this year with books a bit more in this space. So I have Sherlock Holmes and this really, really old antique book that's actually like a German medical book that was my grandfather's. So I just used these to decorate the space, and I loved how it turned out. I also added some pumpkins, that teddy bear style pumpkin from Target this year, and then a little white pumpkin, probably from Walmart or something. I don't know, you can get those pumpkins everywhere, but I just loved the way the space turned out. I think it looked so good. I added my leaves like I always do, and I just feel like it just pulled everything together and added those brown colors and tones in, and I just, so pretty. It makes me so happy to look up at my mantle this year. Normally I use a wreath at my mantle, but this year I decided to put that on the back of my door and keep with my starburst mirror, and I really like how it turned out. Moving on to our little coat space, kind of mudroom essentially when you walk in. I have this leather style garland that I believe I got at Hobby Lobby last year. I'm honestly not positive. They may still have it, I don't really know, but I like the little leaf cutouts. I think it looks really pretty. And then I have this little, it's supposed to look like an embroidery hoop, I think, but it says Cuddle Weather on it, and it's just something small, a little nod, a little print, but little text, little font stuff, but nothing crazy. And then I just used one of my cardigans to kind of decorate that space and just look used and intentional. Then for my coffee table, I got this placemat. Actually it's a kitchen towel that I folded in half to look kind of like a placemat from Amazon. It came in a 2-pack, and again, that fall orange plaid. I also got this like little wooden tray from Amazon, and then again I used more of the antique books that are actually medical books from my grandfather, and this handmade candle from Amazon, the handmade section on Amazon. It's really strong, like vanilla latte scent. It's a little too strong for me, but it smells nice. And then I just used this pumpkin, and I used those glasses from my bedroom. I switched to a different pair that I put in the typewriter in my bedroom, and got that faux book from Hobby Lobby. And I just love how the space turned out. It feels like I'm a student at NYU. I went to the library and got some coffee and afterwards, and then I took a stroll through Central Park. I don't know, I absolutely love it. I think it turned out so cozy and warm, and it gets super dark in here, which is exactly how I like it. We ended up hanging these little Halloween lights like we always do. They're just orange and warm, and it just creates the most inviting, cozy space that you can think of. And we have my little chair over here. It doesn't really match with anything, but it's there. Next to the bar cart, that's the other towel that came in that pack with that plaid towel. And then again, for my bar cart, I don't really know where I'm going with this year. I changed a lot of stuff that I normally do. So trying new things. So I just have these like fall florals all put together, and that sign from Hobby Lobby from a few years back, and this really beautiful wallflower from Bath and Body Works. It's one of my all-time favorites. I think it's stunning and fits the theme really well. Alright, moving on to my kitchen, which I think I shared with you guys before, isn't like a super intentionally decorated space. It's mostly just like my cutesy fall decor, but if I had to pick a theme, it's definitely pumpkin spice pies and lattes and coziness. I got that garland this year from Michael's, and it's just so gosh darn cute. I'm using my signs from Hobby Lobby. This one's from Hobby Lobby from a couple years ago, and then this really cute one from Michael's from last year. You can find similar ones all the time, so I'm sure you can be able to grab some couple of cute similar ones this year. But this is just a cute cozy, I think it's like very apt for the kitchen. It's not intentional necessarily, or everything put together as much as I would like, but it works. This little chair I got from Michael's last year, and I just love it. I just decorate it for every season, and I just put something cute on it, so I have this little hedgehog. Next is Hello Fall sign is from Hobby Lobby. I got it a couple years ago, but they still have it this year. And we're moving on to my little coffee bar. I don't really love how everything turned out over here. This is a space that I didn't really add to this year, and what I'm trying to do now is really be intentional with my buying, because I end up just buying so much fall decor and I don't use it all, or my styles have changed, or I don't know where to put it, and I really just want to be able to find things and focus on a space. So next year I think this will be an intentional space to focus on, and kind of amp it up the way I want to. But most of the stuff is from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, and yeah, you can see I'm just not super happy with how it turned out. I keep redecorating it, but it'll do for now. Next year I will try something new, but this is how it turned out. Those mugs are from Hobby Lobby, and I just love them. I love using them. I think they're so cute. And my little gnome in the front, I don't decorate for Thanksgiving. By that time it's Christmas here, so I have him out a little bit early. But this is how the space turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And that's going to bring us to the end of this video. I hope you guys really enjoy it and got inspired. I highly recommend the theme idea. I feel like it was the most fun to decorate this year, and it is the decor that I've liked the best so far. It has been so cozy and just intentional, and has really gotten me in the best fall and autumnal spirit. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Keep an eye out for a ton more fall content coming your way. I'm so excited to share that stuff with you, and I hope that you are feeling super cozy and super fall-y. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.